Hola, bonjour, merhaba, konnichi, wagwan, hello. You know who it is, people. It's Arsenal's Realist. I want to thank all my viewers, my subscribers, my GoFundMe donators, and everybody along the journey, all Arsenal's Realists. It's the 22nd of December, though, people. 3 days away from Christmas. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas to all. But we find ourselves, well, it's not, I was going to say we find ourselves in an important junction as Arsenal host City in this Carabao Cup match. But honestly, it's been a long time coming for Arsenal. Now more than ever, this match specifically, due to it being a Carabao Cup match, we are most probably, what's more even important, what's even more important than a victory in this match, in my opinion, due to it being a Carabao Cup match, will be an honest performance, a hard-working performance, a passion-filled performance. That's what we need to see from Arsenal, way before any victory, if you ask me. Due to it being a Carabao Cup match, we need to be shown by fans again that there is some points of this team that care, and we want to see something. Coming to Man City now, I think it's fair to say, everyone will say, they're not stagnant, but they're not the City we thought that was going to be turning up this season, especially on the back of last season, chasing Liverpool down almost more or less till the end. Liverpool took off really early last season, but the season started, and you know what? I think it's fair to say Pep Guardiola has signed a new deal. He's there at City. He's there for the long term, well, the short term, long term. He needs one or two little signings. I think that's fair to say to bolster his squad. Sterling's goal ratio has gone down a lot. But honestly, this is on the back of a coronavirus, people. And this goes for every single team, if you ask me. What did we have? A week or two training after the season ends? Before you know it, you get thrown into a new season. Nobody's trained. The opening season matches, when the matches started, Liverpool, there was just goals flying in, 5, 6, 7. Everybody maybe got overcharged up. And now when you look, Arsenal being the prime example, maybe there's more to it than a virus, it does seem to be a little bit passionless, a little bit, a lack of boom, if you will. So, like I said, we're all dealing with that as the Premier League, the coronavirus. Everyone's dealing with it, and it's slowly, hopefully, we think it's going back to normal. We're locked down again. But you know what? A day after lockdown, we're here today. Arsenal versus Man City, Carabao match. I want to thank everybody in the live chat. Everybody ever get involved in the live chat as well. Spread, share, and like. But in a minute, I'm going to jump into this. I'm going into the back of the scenes in a minute, people. I'm jumping into the back. I'll have my comments near me, but I'm going to give you I'll be doing a full commentary today. We're changing up the way. We're changing our methods. Arsenal's Realist is, because I've been watching, I've noticed certain lives. Big up Denveloper as well. That's a really good channel, really good live channel. But I've watched a lot of others, and to be honest with you, it's about giving you a verbal picture, a verbal Mona Lisa, a verbal Manet. Man's meant to be painting this stuff for you and telling you. And I don't feel like a lot of channels, except for Denveloper, big up Denveloper, the home of football watch-alongs, check him out. But you know what? I don't feel like people are painting a perfect picture. So feel free to sync this video up with your match, people. I'm going to go to the background, and you got to big up all the people in the chat: Lauren Wood, Daniel Nemeth, and all Common and everybody. I've got a few things for you to see along the way. We never leave a dead screen. But what do I expect from this match? Like I said, from Arsenal, I never expect to win, especially at this point. And we are playing City. But what I expect, even if we was playing Barcelona in its prime and I had 6 Messis in the middle, I want to see a passion-filled performance. I want to see a performance that tells me you are giving it your all. You're fighting for the manager. You're fighting for yourselves. You're fighting for Arsenal. And you're fighting for the fan base. I want to see a positive performance. I'm hearing Martinelli is back again. And if he's back, do you know what? Teabag Aubameyang to the bench. That's what I say. I haven't got the team news yet, this and that. But you know what? There's no passion. Contracts have been signed. This is up and that has. We've been robbed along the way. Kolasinac. People have lied to us about their passion level. Aubameyang was going mad before the contract. I'm not saying that's the reason he's quietened up. Everybody, RVP, Ashley Cole, everybody's going to lose passion at one point at this Arsenal because we're not pulling it together. So maybe we've got to use young kids, reinvigorate the team and move forward at the same time. That's what the team has to do. What the fans has to do is a whole different thing. But we're not talking about that. Big up the football fans, the Arsenal fans, the City fans, everybody watching. When it comes to City, what do they want out of this match? Do you know what? Pressure's off, if you ask me. And really, let's be real. The pressure for City is to do big things, to win the league. And they're always talking about trying to win the Champions League. This is nothing for them, and that's going to go in their favour. We are in deep pressure. I've tried to not talk about the Pep versus Guardiola. Arteta versus Guardiola, because that's not really a thing, people. It's Arteta's first job, and he's come somewhere where you can honestly say any manager, whether it's Arteta, Unai Emery, even Arsene Wenger at the end,
Blood, I've got to pause it. The commentators in the studio now. What's this guy's name? I've got it wrong. Is it Richie? What's it? Richie played for Man City. He literally said the fans. He just said AFTV. Yeah, I've just, oh my days, I've paused it, blood. He just said Arsenal's having a hard time. Arteta ain't been back the investment. And there's fans out there like AFTV. I'm not knocking it, but they're getting into the players' heads. Blood, say no effing more. I've been spitting the truth from day one. Big up man like Richie ding dong. Let me carry on, blood.
You're going to find it hard to express your tactical nous and be really open and free and really express your managerial skills at Arsenal. Pep, now we look at...
Oh my God. He's literally saying if you go on YouTube and you're scrolling through as a player, next thing, your name pops up. Let me see what he says.
It's the complete opposite. Good manager. People do knock him. He's definitely a good manager. But he's got the freedom with his owners. He's got the freedom, and you know what? City deserve it, blood. They went through what they went through back in the day. They got owners in somehow. They got lucky who cared. And do you know what? They are where they are now. An owner's direction definitely correlates with a football club, 100%. That's if you ask me. But the time's coming. Kickoff's coming, people. We're going to jump in. I'm going to get comfortable. I'm going to sit back in the back of the scenes. And like I said, this is the number one now, blood.
You know what? You lot, go and watch it. You find it out. Listen, it's going to go, AFTV are going to go media about this. They're going to do videos about, they're talking about us. Redknapp defended them, but let's not forget, Redknapp works for that fucking, what is it? The League of Your Own. He goes on anything. He'll drink a pig willy like Ian Wright. Some man are chasing the P and the Mentente. Some man speak the truth, like Richard. But anyway, carry on.
This is the commentary. This is the thing. At half-time, we'll go through some comments, this and that, and I'll talk to you lot. And I'll be talking to you lot throughout the whole thing. So join the live, hit the like button. Let's enjoy the match.
Man like Shane Ritchie, yeah? Big up yourself, Daniel.
And like I said, more important than a victory today, we want to see a solid performance from Arsenal. And honestly, I don't know what City's...
Iconoclast, Rumpelfoskin, Professor Lovethorn, big you up. I'm going to disappear now, guys, and get involved in my commentation. Keep watching, and the match will start soon, obviously, you know.
It's going to bring... I'm hoping Martinelli's on that pitch, bruv. I want to see some dilly dings, dilly dongs. I want to see a young man grab this team by the scruff of the neck and let's go hammer lammadinny. I know I'm getting carried away and stupid and gassed now. A young man come to play for us, had a good few games, showed real potential, been injured for months, now I'm expecting something. But you know what? I give a man props where he's due, bruv, where he's due. He gassed me up. I've been gassed up for years. To me, really, there's no hope in Arsenal at the moment. We're dead, we're not moving forward.
Hey, big up Shane Ritchie, you know, man said it. AFTV, he's not blaming them, but they bring a negative energy that affects players and it's all sorts of things. Then you got Redknapp trying to backhead on the ting.
I just want to see what Martinelli's saying, blood. Let's grab this.
God's sake, man. I was trying to be so professional on this commentary and so, do you know what I mean? And Richie's just coming and fuck man up on a Shane Ritchie EastEnders thing.
This game by the scruff of the neck. Let's inject some passion. Let's get slowly back on track and possibly reinvigorate the energy around Arsenal. And hopefully we need to force a certain someone, Cronky the donkey. Listen, this is your baby, apparently, your investment, your Arsenal. If someone buys a coffee shop, a burger shop, a football ground, a house, you've got to look after it. You've got to maintain it. If you're not going to maintain it, the surrounding neighbours and fans and people won't be happy. So it's time to invest if you want to be the best. If you don't want to be the best, it's time for a citizen's arrest. Blood, you know who it is, people. It's Arsenal's Rudist. I want to thank everyone. I'm jumping in to the back end of the camera, into the dashboard now, people. Enjoy it. Live commentary. Half-time, ask me any questions, we'll answer them. I will be dipping out of the live chat throughout, but really I'm going to be concentrating on the match, people, because I'm trying to paint you. Commentating ain't straightforward, you know, so everyone's got a style. I haven't found mine yet, but it's not about banter. It's not about glory. It's not about views. It's not about this. It can be boring as hell. You judge for yourself, but I'm trying to paint you an honest picture of the game. You get me? Thank you very much, people. You know who it is. It's AR. We'll talk throughout the live chat, yeah? Thank you very much. Enjoy the game. Give me some in the comments. Let's have a few first half. What do you reckon the score's going to be by first half? By half-time, sorry. By first half? What do you reckon the score's going to be by half-time? I'll have a little look through the comments. Big up all my people as well. KL, Joseph Masico, Kay, every single person, Lauren Wood, any person who's in the chat. Big you up, and we'll all talk very, very soon, yeah? Cool.
Well, people, I've been thrown off track. I can't deny it. I'm watching Arsenal versus Manchester City in a Carabao Cup quarter-final match. And Brentford have just done Newcastle, by the way, as well. And Brentford falling short of automatic qualification last year. They're dibs on. Everybody's on for them to come up next year, and they've gone and pounded Newcastle. And Newcastle's got its whole own backstory, as we know. Mike Ashley, Sports Direct, lack of investment. It's the same old story. Even Rio Ferdinand came out one time, and you Google it now, and he did ex-Rio Ferdinand defender for Manchester United. And he did come out and back Mike Ashley. 5 minutes later, we find out he's got a deal with Sports Direct. The people that defend owners that don't do a good job always seem to be somehow involved in the background. But well done to Brentford there. 1-0. Josh Da Silva with a dirty little volley, brilliantly taken. Now, when you see players in the Championship taking such decent, pretty little finishes like that, it makes you think, when you're spending 40s, 70s, 80s, 90s, how about we go and get something competent? We do need investment, but you can say 70 for Pepe, 40 for Partey. But let's get the quality we need and what we need. Like every team does need, let's be real. But we got a few little 2-0s here from AM, 4-0 City. A lie. Redknapp's on the payroll, says Daniel Nimith. But as I go on, it's Brentford a game away from a final. That could be big in their future as well, by the way. But let's get on to the topic in hand. Arsenal versus City. I got knocked off guard, people. Honestly, I got knocked off track a little bit with, like I said, I'm watching on Sky Sports, the main event. It's Arsenal's Realist here, your main Don. And watch for yourself. Redknapp in the studio, there's a conversation that takes place, and almost out of nowhere, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe now thinking about it after I've let it manifest for 5 minutes, maybe Richie got paid blood. Maybe it's all a thing, because all this is going to do is end up going viral on videos after the match. Remember, AR said it. He's got his own YouTube account, not Reddit, but remember I said it. But yeah, there's the negative connotations it's been bringing. It's the whole, everything we've been talking about. Either way, bad owner. Fan base has turned, sections of it have turned sour and negative, in my opinion. Other sections are deluded. Others are realists. But you put all that together, we do find ourselves where we are, people. We didn't back Emery. Look at Man City, the transition they've gone through in, doesn't matter how long you want to say it's been. What, 10 years, 15 years, whatever's happened, it's fair to say their transitions happened. And today we find ourselves, Arsenal, a team that I think is fair to say a lack of investment and a lack of quality against a team with a very adequate amount of investment and a very adequate standard level of player. We have been linked to players like Mahrez in the past. We have been robbed for Nasri's and Clichy's, where them players didn't even fit into a team like City. Really, that's the kind of quality that's there. So, of course, it would be beautiful to get into a semi-final. We need to be realistic with who we're playing. I'm sure a lot of us are dreading this game. I saw a comment from Lauren Wood in the live section right at the beginning of the live saying she's dreading it. And I know she's not alone. All of us are feeling like that. And the bottom line is I'll let you know exactly when kickoff is, people. They're still sucking the pee out of us. Contagion, Illuminati, Freemason style with the adverts. Do you know what? You can't even buy. Back in the day, you'd put your TV on channel 1 to 4. Yeah, there was bombs dropping on the country. In every country, there was raiding the worlds for oil, slavery, all sorts of stuff was going on. Even Hitler, there was freeing countries at the same time. The whole world was in war. Bro, you just put the TV on and watch the football. We fast forward a few years. You need Sky Direct Debit, BT Direct Debit, Amazon Direct Debit, Left Nut Direct Debit. It's getting a bit ridiculous if you ask me, but with all of that said, we've got the live commentary here for you people. It's Arsenal's Realist. I'll be at halftime. I'm going to dip into the live comments. We're going to talk to you a little bit, but we're here to paint a picture. Like I previously said, we're painting a Mona Lisa. We're painting a Manet. And I'm going to try and give you a good verbal commentary. And yeah, we're about 5-10 minutes, one advert away from kickoff. But what do I expect? Like I said, you don't know what we expect. We all expect the same from Arsenal. I'm going to read a comment or two out, but we can't expect too much. That's the sad thing, people. That's the really sad thing. Let's have a little look. Man said, left not direct debit. National Sports loaded. What's the score? The game ain't started yet, brother. Paul Morris says, I remember that. 4-1 City, says Retro Gamer. Yo, Iron folks, says Paul Morris. I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat. I'll let you know when the match starts. Sorry, my GoFundMe link's there as well. It's pinned, people. I don't know why I did it, to be honest with you. We got to get into the flow, the rhythm. We got to start taking over YouTube once again, back again. Cronky the Donkey, Andy Swanky, says Rumble Roskin. But big up everybody in the chat then. Wait a sec. What is that on my screen? What the hell is that in the top left? What the hell is that? I don't know what that picture is in the top left. That's not on my screen. Oh, scene. Sorry. Getting baffled there. It's my Sky. I can see Sky in the corner. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody in the chat. National Sports Loaded, Retro Gamer, Daniel Nemeth. It's really curious to see that the AFTV came up in the pre-match at this Sky thing. It's, to be honest with you, if you're going to talk about it, as Richie did, and you're saying it's a problem, it's this and that, do you know what? I don't like that he just said it, it's happened, it's gone 5 minutes, Redknapp's hotted him up, and now all that's going to do, actually, is give traction to any negative energy that he believes exists. It's a bit annoying, actually, if you ask me, but it's good he's mentioned it. There's going to be all sorts of stuff coming from it. Pep Guardiola's getting interviewed now just before the match. He's being asked if it's strange to come and play Arteta. He says he's learnt a lot from Arteta. A lot of changes have been made. Sorry I haven't got the lineup for you people. I was just sorting out a few things. And I'm not going to lie, that AFTV comment completely knocked me off track. Pep Guardiola is just reiterating that his focus is on the Premier League and Arteta's focus is on the Premier League. That's why you're going to see many changes, probably. He's being asked, Pep's being asked, Sergio's on the bench. You're hoping to get some minutes out of him. He's saying, yeah, maybe, exact words. It's a competition he's dominated in recent years, the Carabao Cup, he's asked. Won 4 times. He says, yeah, this is what we do every season. There's only one. Every season, there's only one Carabao Cup. And yeah. I think he's hinting at now. He says, look, London took a turn. It's in this beautiful way, meaning contagion. He's talking about contagion and lockdown. It took a different hit. But Man City's League Cup record under Pep Guardiola, games 22, wins 20, losses 2, goals scored 48, conceded 14, finals 1, 3, includes 4 wins on penalties. Well, no matter what the penalty stats say, the stats are good there. The stats are good there. He's a winner. No matter what anyone says, it seems to have gone slightly, I wouldn't want to say stale, but I don't know, the last year or two, you're thinking, where is their I don't know. You know what I'm saying, people. The City of old was furious. Company left. Maybe David Silva's kind of, I don't know. We can say they're getting old, but at the end of the day, if you're willing to take the paycheck, just like Aubameyang is, if you're willing to come to work every day and play, at the end of the day, we've got to be fair and say maybe you're either losing it, not giving it, or you're getting older. Either way, when you look at the difference between City, there is a few, like there is, well, I know, when I used to play City, the threats, do you know what I mean? Yaya Toure, David Silva, Aguero, when he's fit, was always on. He still is, to be fair. But now, obviously, when you take a few key components out, such as Company, Aguero's injured, Silva's not performing as he did. Maybe that's due to age. Maybe I'm being a bit unfair there. But either way, De Bruyne is there, definitely. They've still got a good team. But as a Man City fan, looking to chase down the league and maybe do better things in Europe and this and that, I think they're going to be still looking actually for some key purchases. It sounds a bit greedy, this and that, but if you're looking at the competition with no beer goggles on and you're being real and you're looking what's around with Liverpool, even Tottenham, and on the day, a tactical manager, like man for man, if you can come and play against City, you can do them. And once upon a time, that wasn't so easy. So maybe a few purchases will put them on the right track. And it's the complete opposite with Arsenal. Gabriel Magnanas, Ainsley Maitland, Niles. Let's see. All right. Lacazette. Is that Matt Macy, Kolasinac, Mustafi, El Neni, Willock? Oh my God, Cedric Soares. Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. I wanted to keep this professional. Let me tell you the lineup. Them people I just mentioned are definitely in it as the top one. Right? Lacazette, is that Matt Macy? I don't even know, bro. I can't lie, bro. I don't look at his face enough. Kolasinac, Mustafi, El Neni, Willock. All right, Martinelli's there, but what's that? By himself, bro. Cedric Soares. Ceballos. Oh no, Ainsley, mate. Listen, Martinelli, come on, my son. We're nearly at kickoff, people. Martinelli, the camera zoomed in on him. They done now. I don't know what they're saying. Tough times for Arsenal, people. Tough times. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. We got a false investment. I'm going to quickly give you the formations. Oh, Matt Macy. I don't know what I'm talking about, but lucky I didn't say it was him. It's Runnison in goal, Mustafi, Gabriel, and Kolasinac at the back. Oh no, poor Gabriel. We're surrounded by calamity. We go forward. Cedric Soares, Ceballos, El Neni, Willock, and Ainsley Nathan-Niles. The middle, El Neni and him. Do you know what? I don't know. Willock and him. And up front is Martinelli and Lacazette. Ball, that's the only little thing there. Do you know what? There's a comment that's standing in my head. So you can call it a 3-5-2. You can call it a fucking 5-3-2. But either way, it's on. And in this scenario, Arsenal are not Donkey Kong. Man City now. They got Zaki, Steffi, Wefan in goal. Cancelo, Diaz, Laporte, Zinchenko at the back. Fernandinho, Rodri. Some people cuss Rodri. The thing is, sometimes he has a good defensive performance and he attacks well sometimes as well. Mahrez, Silva and Foden. Then the one, the only, Jesus up front. Again, I think we're lucky that's not Aguero up there. He is on the bench, though. You can call that a 4-2-3-1. You can call that a 4-5-1. Or you can call it Arsenal's going to get banged in their mouth. Oh, 35. Gabriel Martinelli, 4 goals in 2 previous league appearances. He's praying now. He's taking a prayer. Can we all take a minute to pray to the great God that is Gabriel? Please. Thank you. Mahrez is also praying. Oh, no, he's not praying. He's hiding his mouth and talking to Lacazette behind it. And Lacazette's hiding his mouth and they're having a secret conversation like we blatantly can't see them. What are you talking about, you man? What are you talking about? Louis Vuitton, Ferraris. What is it you're talking about? I don't know. But why are you hiding your mouth for? Arteta walking up, spudding Pep Guardiola on a gang ting, gang business. North meets fucking North, I suppose. Manchester, North London. Arteta's taking a little look at the clock. I'm not going to lie, there's a couple concerned faces around Arteta. I'm concerned myself. Arsenal on the left, attacking from left to right. City from right to left. The stadium is empty. It is empty. It's empty like my email account when I apply for YouTube jobs. All right, they're down on one knee. They're having a moment's silence. I specifically am not going to be silent while that happens, bud. How long are we going to drag this out for? Bloody hell, what's George Soros going to do next? Buy the Premier League. All right, it's kicked off, people. Everton. Fucking hell. City attacking from right to left. Arsenal left to right. I was just about to say we're at Highbury. We're definitely not at Ross Clark Highbury. We're at Emirates. It's with City. It's with their defenders now. Just crossing the halfway line. They've pushed up high, actually. Lacazette being our furthest man forward. Just crossing over the halfway line, closing down. Willock's got involved as well to help close down, but the ball pings out to the right. It's on the right-hand side now. Brilliant little interception challenge there. Who was that? Ainsley Maitland-Niles there, first interception of the game. We didn't win the ball, but he cut out a nice, meaningful pass. It goes back. Is it to Zinchenko on the left for City? Yes, it is. Again, it's with their central defenders, City, with 50 minutes in. Right-hand side. Arsenal holding their shape. Lacazette just about 2-3 meters in to the City half. He's communicating with a few players. I like to see that. We're we're kind of closing down. I don't want to say we're going mad. It is the first minute. City looking comfortable though, knocking it about between their two main defenders and their wing backs now. It's on the right hand side. Brentford sitting pretty after that win against Newcastle. Let's see. Could it be us? Could we be playing Brentford? Can we just do this? Oh, a little cheeky ball comes from... Well, City tried to do a little ball from their defence there. It's cut out by Lacazette or Martinelli, but it just goes out. We didn't manage to capitalise on it, and the ball's been pinged out to the left with Zinchenko. Just crossing the halfway line now. You can see he's looking for a pass, and then he's shielding him, forces him out to the left. Cedric Soz is marking. If you're going to mark, do it properly or force him in your direction. 1-2, he's been a little triangle's been passed around. Cedric Soz, Zinchenko crosses it in beautifully. Header, goal from Jesus. And at the end of the day, if you're Cedric Soz, let me tell you something. I'm not going to go mad and blame a man because we're shit. It's 1-0 to City. We're going to get corned off this field. But if you're not going to make a challenge, why are you skin tight to your defender? Why are you skin tight to Zinchenko? What you should be doing is guiding him down the right-hand side, shielding him, catering him. Just like a dog on a leash, you guide him where you want him. Instead, you've been passed around, you've run around from one player, you've marked one, you've marked the other, you've run in the box, and finally, when the ball has got pinged out to Zinchenko, you run out to him. One touch from Zinchenko, first time cross, right on the byline, it comes in. Bad error from the goalie as well, really. Just bad timing. I don't even know the geezer's name. Rozzy Wozzy Ding Dong. Jesus gets there before him. 1-0. Well done to City, though. Good performance. Systematic. At the end of the day, it doesn't take a lot to do this to Arsenal, I suppose, but that's all you need to do is be composed, play football properly. Zinchenko, 1-2. They're trying to work it out from the back now, City. I don't even know how City have got the ball. I thought when City score, we get to start with the ball. Didn't that happen? We must have lost it so quickly, I didn't even see. Looking a bit scatty now. To be honest with you, I'm losing hope as the seconds go on. Ainsley Maitland-Niles pushed off the ball quite easily there. Challenge comes in from Gabriel Magalhaes. Silva goes down. It's his free kick. It's taken short. Again, a ball pinged into Jesus. He dummies it, turns, spins on the edge of the box. He's got Cedric Soz doing the same thing. Or is that Mustafi? Sorry. Just shielding, no challenging. If you're going to shield someone, usher them away. Don't just stand there. It's cleared away from Arsenal. You could call it a clear slash through ball to Martinelli. He's too much on it, though. City's got keeper, comes out, clears it, and then he gets his head on it. Whistle goes. It would have been nice for Martinelli to try and test Zach Stefan there, the City goalie, early on, but he didn't get to. He's American, the goalie. Dall dinked over the top now, right-hand side to Willock. He's offside. Nobody marking Zinchenko there. We've got 5 players in the line at the back. Nobody marking him. Free cross, header, job done. Put in your hands. There's hands going up for offside from Cedric Soz. It's nowhere near offside. That's just a little replay of the goal we conceded. Again, City, central from their central defence. They ping it out to the left where Jesus is this time. He picks it up. Little 1-2 with Foden, but Foden messes it up. Willock gets on the ball and charges down the right-hand side of it. He pings it in the middle to Lacazette. We lose a bit of momentum, but he does manage to get the ball to Ainsley. He does a 1-2 with El Neni. Then Ainsley missed. He goes for a pass, but it's cut out less than a metre in front of him. City then break, but they're not going crazy. They're taking their time. Jesus in the middle. It finds itself on the right-hand side to Bernardo Silva. A couple step overs, passes it back. A long shot from Fernandinho. It goes wide, just of the left post. To be honest with you, I feel like, well, I don't need to be honest with you. I'm being honest. City have smelt blood already. Arsenal are away. Even when we were engaged, we seem just a bit way too casual. It's unfortunate we've conceded so early because it's not going to help my opinion or the players' confidence or performance during this game, but they have got it in them. There is a few players that can. All we're asking for some competent passing, moving, this and that. But so many players haven't even played together. When you look at this Arsenal team, Man City's players on the ball, Cedric Soares, Gabriel Magna. How many of these players have actually played a consecutive 10, 20 games together? Say no more. It's balls in the middle. And then he's shielding it. It's passed back to, well, it's with Fernandinho now, just crossing the halfway line. No one making the challenge, just shielding. Little 1-2 in going on. It's bang on the halfway line now with City. Left with Zinchenko. Again, Cedric Soares happy to just stand and shadow. Make a challenge or usher him away. Gabriel Magnanas comes charging in on Silva, puts a challenge in. And you know what? Good bit of tenacity, good bit of passion there, poking his toe in. Obviously, Silva goes down. It's a free kick. But you know what? We need more steel, man, because we're just going to keep conceding. Arteta giving screaming some instructions on the pitch. Of course, from 2016 to 2019, he worked with Pep. City in our half now, passing it around nicely as well. Doesn't seem to be many meaningful challenges coming in from Arsenal. We seem to be sitting back. Zinchenko again, wide, loads of space. He's on the ball. Willox comes to close him down. He just passes it back to Roddy. Roddy back to Zinchenko. Cedric Soares comes and stands a metre away again and shields. Brilliant. Well done, Cedric. At least Wan-Bissaka stops the ball. Wan-Bissaka gets that ball, bruv. Alexander-Arnold Trent makes movement. He does stuff. Even Aurier for Tottenham has been making noise lately. This is the reasons why we don't challenge people. We need competent, effective players in every position. And other players can be players that come on as substitutes and spike them. We don't need to boy and criticise every player. Every man has a role. But until we've got a 22-man squad, we need to treat you like this. We're 8 minutes, 20 seconds in. City attacking from right to left. 1-0 to City. Comfortable on the ball as well. They're knocking it about. Zinchenko, Jesus, or Jesus, whatever you want to call him. He's on the ball deep. It's passed about. He's run back up. You can see he wanted the return, but he didn't get it. Zinchenko on the ball. He gives it to his defenders. They're knocking it about. Foden comes and drops a bit deep to pick it up, pings it out to the left to Zinchenko. Am I going to say any Arsenal players' names at any point? It's been 9 minutes, bruv. The ball comes in. Gabriel Magnanes does a diving header and clears it away. Nice. But he does his bit and clears it, and the rest of the team, they're not there to pick up the ball. The ball keeps landing to a City player. Zinchenko on the ball. Willock puts a half-assed challenge in. It gets passed back. We're never going to win matches and move forward with this caliber of player on the pitch. I'm not even saying names because it's not fair. You don't have a look at the lineup and you see what I'm saying. Pep throwing his hands up. He seems a bit unhappy about something. It's 89% possession to Man City and 11% possession to Arsenal so far. And that's 10 minutes into the game. So it's not like that's really early to say it. 10 minutes is, do you know what I mean? It's 1/9 of a football match. Oh! The Arsenal goalkeeper there. Nearly getting caught out. Getting closed down. I think that was by Phil Foden, nearly, but he manages to get it away. Ultimately, the ball lands with the Man City goalkeeper. Our current goalkeeper in goal, he started his career at Runo Runarsson, as said by the commentator. The ball knocked forward all the way from Fernandinho for deep. Jesus tries to bring it down. If he did, we would have been in serious trouble. But luckily, the goalkeeper catches it, rolls it out to El Neni. Oh my God. Who is that? Oh my God. El Neni gives the ball to Cedric Soares. I mean, to Ceballos. Ceballos directly gives it away, and luckily he chases it down for the next 10 seconds and manages to win it back. And we find ourselves back with our goalie, back to Elneny. So basically, cut out the last 15 seconds. We had to start again. Now it's on the left of Kolasinac. Let's see what he does. He don't want to run. He's walking. He passes it, and it goes out for a throw on. Terrible pass. Put it into Martinelli's feet, Kolasinac. We know it's you and Aubameyang and Ozil that didn't want to take the pay cuts. You don't have to take a pay cut, but it does show what kind of person and the reason what you're here for. It does show that. It does show that with your no pay cut thing. Kolasinac on the ball. He passes it back to Elneny. Wow, Elneny's under deep pressure. Elneny brilliantly manoeuvres around two players there. No thanks to Kolasinac. Then he gives it away, but luckily it gets given right back to him. This is Calamity FC all over, unfortunately. And they've gone and talked about AFTV in the Sky event studio before the match, so they're going to benefit from this. It's so annoying. We need to get this. I don't want to see this caliber of player on the pitch for forever. Cedric Soares right foot dinks it over to Willock, chasing it down, but the ball's guided out by Roddy. But luckily, Roddy puts it out for a corner for Arsenal. Arsenal's first corner. Arsenal's real first little spell of possession as well. I think that's fair to say. Don't want to hate, but do you know what I'm saying, people? You can't paint something to what it ain't. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Waiting for this corner. Ceballos on the corner, right foot, right hand side. It comes in, close post, Lacazette. Nice wide, unfortunately. I want to say unlucky, but right now I don't think we can say unlucky. We've got to earn what we're doing. I just want to big up everybody in the chat as well. NW Arsenal, Retro Gamer, Joseph Masiko, Arsenio Wonga. Big Lock says, turn it off, don't do it to yourself. It's so true, brother. It's so true. Retro Gamer, everybody in the chat, KL, Carl Cunnings, big up everybody. Thank you. We'll carry on. The scary thing is we're resting. The players we're resting, David Luiz's, Williams, Rob Holding. This is what we're relying on. This is what's coming back. But City on the ball, deep on the edge of our box. It's dinked forward, through ball to Silva. He's literally on a meter away from our goal. Luckily, it slips past him. It goes out for a goal kick. Again, a little 1-2 with Ceballos and the goalkeeper seems to go wrong and the ball comes back. Again, they've done it directly again. Luckily, City decided for some reason not to press. They're like, we'll allow Arsenal. Gabriel Magnanas pings the ball out on the left, directly into the feet of Fernando, that is. So we can't work it even out of our box. The League Cup record for City is games 22. They've won 20, lost 2, and they've won 3 finals, obviously. Again, we can't work it out we're stuck in the left position, mate, in our own left corner flag. Luckily, Gabriel Magnanas understands we're fucking stuck and he goes down and holds up play. Jesus looks at him as if to say, bruv, what are you doing? Why are you going down so easily? But the reason is I'll tell you, Jesus, is because you lot are duppying us and it's 1-0 and we can't even work the ball out of our box. Ceballos, Gabriel Magnanas and Ainsley Maitland-Niles, they're between them. They didn't have the creativity to work it out from the back. One being the defender, Ceballos kind of being forced on us, and Ainsley Maitland-Niles being the young recruit. So we need to invest in these areas because we're going to look. It's with goalie. The goalie is absolutely uncomfortable. He's not. All City need to do is start shooting because he's just passed the. And I don't blame him. City on the ball. Luckily, nice. City have just kicked it out for no reason. We need to get in this game now because this is getting. I can't even. How can you commentate a game like this? Arsenal ain't doing nothing. It's not even a football match. It's just one team passing the ball around. Literally. Again, City doing some real nice passes there, pinging it forward to Foden, who flings it to the left to Zinchenko, who cuts it back inside to Mahrez, to Zinchenko. Rodri pings it backwards. It goes to the central defence of City with Diaz. Right foot cross. Oh my God, it bounces all the way in. Foden actually gets his toe on it. But luckily, the goalkeeper just catches it. Again, what is it with these short passes? The goalie keeps getting the ball and just passing it directly out 2 meters in front of him. If it's not Ceballos, it's Elneny. Can't he kick the ball out? What's going on? We cannot work it out. We can't play it out from the back. Is no one not understanding this? Victory through harmony. That's what's written around the stadium, people. One of Arsenal's slogans, or victory through harmony. What victory, bro? There's no harmony. Even man like Richie said it in the Sky event before the match when they're talking pre-match. There's mad negative energy around this team. Hey, nice. Lacazette passes it. Oh my God. The reason why I just said nice is because the Lacazette controlled the ball really well, does a nice turn, goes around the player, gives it to Ceballos. He looks for Kolasinac, but instead he just whacks it out the stadium, bruv. Oh, we're closing down City there with their goalie. We've put some pressure on them. We've run the ball, edge of the box, have a shot, man. Fuck it, Martinelli's on the ball. He twists, he turns, he gives it to Laka. Laka gets the ball, he turns the through ball. But Willock isn't anticipating it, and Zinchenko gets there first and clears it away. Big up Martinelli, bruv. Anytime he's on the ball, that's the only time something will happen after. Why are we playing him on a team like this? It's because he's just come back from injury. We're warming him up. But we can't be sucking the life out of him too. It's very easy to understand looking at a lackluster team. And I don't blame the players. Don't get me wrong. Listen, everyone gets older. Things move on. You think Elneny don't know we need some young, competent, duppy players in the middle? Of course he does. They know, but it's not their fault. They're there. Oh my God. What's this goalie's name? I need to know it. What is it? Ruz. Every time he gets the ball, he's flopping. You can see he's under mad pressure. He cannot handle it. Every time he clears it, it either goes out for a City throw or he just passes it short to an Arsenal player. Arsenal trying to work it out now. We've had the ball in our control for our longest spell, about 20 seconds. Lacazette gets fouled. Short free kick. We play on Elneny on the ball, surrounded by 3 players. He passes it to Willock. Willock runs forward. Nice. He gives it to Laka, who's right next to him. The players step back. They step back when Lacazette's got it. Any other player, they're closing down. They understand who's got the quality and who hasn't. The ball's given to Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He takes his player on. He runs down the left. It's done. He turns well. He crosses it in. It just misses the head. Well, no, that's a stretch to say it just misses the head of Martinelli. It was a good idea on the cross, but it just bounces through to the City goalie. They're knocking it about now. Fernandinho on the ball. He plays it along the ground. Mahrez tries to do a little cheeky back heel, but it's Arsenal there to intercept the ball. Elneny, Gabriel. Back to Elneny on the halfway line. He pings it to the left-hand side to Kolasinac, who goes back to Gabriel. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Mustafi just kicks the ball from right back towards the striker position. He falls over in the process, and City win the ball back. Zinchenko. Roddy Waddy ding dong on the ball. Lacazette gets in there, gets a challenge in, but he knocks Roddy off the ball. But City defenders there to just pick the ball up, unfortunately. Again, Roddy on the ball. They're knocking it about. They're happy that back three, just to dink it about. It pings out to the right-hand side to Diaz. Man like Joey fucking Diaz. Joey fucking Diaz. Ball's ping through to Foden. Foden pings it out to the right to Silva. Silva pings it forward to Cancelo. Cancelo in the middle to Mahrez. He has the shot. It's blocked by Elneny. A man like Elneny. Again, Arsenal seem to be just tracking back, running back in the motions. Lucky we was there in the right positions. But I don't blame Arteta, but there seems to be a lack of everything, man, on this pitch. City, on the other hand, seemed that they're not being tested to their full capabilities. So to judge them now probably isn't even fair. They're just doing what they got to win this match. Mahrez and Foden standing over the corner. Nope, Foden moves away. It's Mahrez. Let's see what he's going to do. He goes for the cross. It comes in high. Oh! The corner comes in. Laporte gets his head on it. And the reason why I screamed is the Arsenal goalie just, it was the header was about half a foot wide, about a post's length wide. But if it was on target, the goalkeeper looked like he wasn't going to make it. He's really not convincing me at all. Ball goes out for a Man City throw. Again, City just comfortable knocking it about at the back with Laporte, and it finds its way out to the left with Zinchenko. He gives it to Jesus, who spins round Willock. He cuts in the right-hand side. He looks like he was going to open up for a shot. El Neni slides in. It's a foul. It's a yellow. El Neni shouting. What are you shouting for, El Neni? What are you shouting for, bro? Don't get upset. Accept it. Oh, no. He's getting the spray. I thought he chopped him. You scissors. El Neni done a scissors. He slid in, chopped man's feet. Jesus has gone down. Accept your yellow like a gentleman. Don't get yourself a red by chatting shit. But yeah. Yellow for El Neni. I just don't understand what you're moaning for. Is that for the benefit of the fans watching or something? Because if you don't believe that was a foul, stop your theatrical. Stop your theatrics and get a hat trick. You get me? Foden, Fernandinho, Mahrez, Zinchenko. These are the players standing over the ball. The ref is as well. Get out of the way, ref. Actually, get in the way so they can't take this properly. Mahrez tries to just come in cheeky with the left foot and dink it over and hits the wall. It goes out for a corner. If he beat the wall, it was going in, though. It was going in because that goalie was completely wrong positioned. He was right near the left post. How about you be in the centre of the goal? Doesn't that make sense, sir? Foden, corner, Silva short. No, he goes for the cross in. Cleared away by Kolasinac. Mahrez gets the ball. He goes round one. He goes round two. He goes out. That's an Arsenal throw. He hit Mahrez on the heel. This linesman, bruv. Mahrez gets the throw. Nope, he gives it to Foden. Foden throws it to Mahrez right on the corner flag. Why not play, man? Fucking offside. You're letting them just 1-2 it and that. Mustafi gives it to Cedric Soares. Cedric Soares slaps it forward. I want to say it was a pass, but if you're expecting someone to intercept that, it's more of a clearance. Let's be fair. It was a clearance. Oh, beautiful ball to Jesus. He turns brilliantly. Cruyff turn / duppy dab spinting. And Mustafi comes in hard and heavy on him, blood, and he gets a yellow as well. Again, this is something we need to get used to. I'm not saying we expect Pepe to get a red for headbutting or Xhaka to get a red for choke slamming or Gabriel Magnanas to get reds. But at the end of the day, when you've got a team that's a bit under par, there's a bit lack of ideas, lack of confidence, and you don't build on it year upon year upon year, you become desperate. And with desperality comes 2 yellows already. El Neni and Mustafi, this is the kind of team we are now. We get frustrated. We haven't had the ball for God knows. The percent possession ratio must be about 80-20 in City's favour. Bless me. Again, Laporte just pings it all the way up right. Arsenal's goalie coming way out for no reason, trying to intercept the ball. An Arsenal player then clears it. He runs back in the goal. There's a scuffle with the ball with Ceballos and Mahrez. Mahrez goes down. They get the free kick. I don't know how that one's worked out, to be honest with you. Rodderson, that's the goalie. He comes out. Mustafi cleans it. What is Rodderson doing? How has he managed to get himself in our goal? We've been forced to sell Martinez. Forced. Because we're just useless as a club from top to bottom. Free kick, City. Oh! The ball gets pinged in on the free kick to Rodri. He looked like a good volley. Well, he looked like he got a good connection to it, but it's gone out for a corner. So it must have been an Arsenal player clearing that. Rodrigo. All right. City, left-hand side to take this corner. Some pushing and shoving going on. Is that Mustafi that's gone down? No. Someone's down holding their face, an Arsenal player. Fernandinho is shrugging his shoulders. It's Kolasinac. It's Ceballos. Let's have a little look what happens. Oh, get up, Ceballos, you little pom-pom. You little... Fucking get up, bruv. If you're going to waste time and do something, do it properly. You're not going to get a yellow. You're not going to get nothing for that. You're just being a girl. Get up. Anyway, across the corner happens. Nothing comes of it. You got touched. You got to carry on marking, bruv. Get me. The ref hasn't even took a second look at it. With all them theatrics. Not even a card for Fernandinho. City on the ball. They've pinged it forward towards our defenders. Mustafi and Gabriel there battling against Jesus. They get it away. Martinelli jumps up, gets his head on it. Whistle goes. What's the whistle gone for? Again, there's a little hope. Not just me. I'm sure a few of us had to see at least a bit of a convincing performance. I know that's too much to ask, but a performance in which we can build a bit of belief on. Unfortunately, I don't think this is it, man. Especially with our goalie, right? You do have to start building a team, I believe, from the back. And your second goalie, do you know what? The quality of your second goalie will go a long way to show you the quality of your team. It's a bit of a Kolasinac, back to Rodderson, our goalie. I might be getting that wrong. Go on, Martinelli! The ball nearly slipped through for him. He nearly ran onto it. But it got cleared. It's the only time I get excited. There's a bit of handbags going on. Lacazette's gone down. Let's see what's going on. The ref calls for medical assistance, does he? No, Lacazette's getting up. He's just stunting. Don't these refs know? He's just a bit of stunting, bruv. A little knee in the back there, they're saying. Nobody likes a knee in the back. Balogun's on the bench, I think, says Joseph Masico. Martinelli is on the telly. Keown in, says Keo. Keown will slap everyone up. We'll big up everybody in the chat. I want to thank you all for being here. Never forget, hit the like button, share. I know you will. And yeah, thank you. Let's carry on with the match. Okay. Kolasinac to Ceballos. To Ainsley. Gives it to Martinelli. Left-hand side. First time I see Martinelli get the ball. He crosses it in. Oh! Nearly got our header on that there. I think that was Lacazette. We nearly... Goal! Hold that, you little pom-poms. It's all from Martinelli as well. All from the injection of energy on the left-hand side. He does a little step over. He shimmies left, he shimmies right. He boshes it in there. It doesn't happen the first time. It comes back in and Lacazette gets it on his nut. Thank God. My God, I was starting to... Do you know how hard it is to do this commentary, bro? There's nothing to talk about. We're getting battered every day in, day out. Brilliant. Brilliant. If you get a chance, people, as well... Oh, well played, Martinelli. Well played. Well played, Lacazette. They're marked up as well. It's a congested box. Willock goes up for it as well. It goes over his head, but Lacazette's there behind him. Against the run of play, definitely. But we'll take it. It's 1-1. Maybe that can reinvigorate us for 5-10 minutes and give us something. Lacazette goes in for the challenge. It's back with City. Laporte's on the ball. The ball wasn't given to him to his feet, so he's run a bit wide of it. It slowed him down. He's given it back to his goalie. So now with Fernandinho. Diaz. The challenge comes in. Brilliant little challenge there from Ceballos. Well played. And that's because we've scored a goal. Like I just said, when you score these goals, it reinvigorates players, this and that. Our players, we need to find this energy and reinvigoration at all times. Don't just let a goal inspire you. Or if we concede, you're defeated. We need 90 minutes. Oh, Ceballos sparked into life there, but the spark truly coming from Martinelli. That was what the commentators just said. It's nice when you hear the professionals saying what you say after, because does that mean I'm triple professional? Because I say it before them, lad. Cedric Soares, little 1-2 with Willock. Again, Willock coming short. To be honest with you, I don't want to be the person who says it and start hating and start saying bad things, but I think Willock's the one we need to pretty up and get a good price on. Especially at this Arsenal, you're not going to move forward this and that. He's definitely a different caliber of the Martinellis and the Sakas. And even Eddie Nketiahs, if you ask me. Ceballos gets the ball. He goes long, high over to try and get Martinelli in the game. It goes over Martinelli's head. It's a bit scatty. Zinchenko clears it, but it's up and over. Cedric's there to head it down. Willock, nice body turn from Willock. Turns, he passes it on to Elneny. Elneny gives it to Ceballos. Ceballos has the perfect pass there on the left for Kolasinac, but he chooses not to, and he goes right with Ceballos. Right foot. Spinner comes into the box. Unfortunately, we don't get our head on it. Kolasinac keeps it in. It drops nearly to Lacazette. But Lacazette does a cheeky shove to try and give himself some space. And of course, the ref's watching like he always does. Anytime Arsenal have got the ball. And it's a Man City free kick. Where was the ref when Ceballos went down like a theatric drama person on the floor, bruv? When Fernandinho was bitch slapping people in the box. City now just knocking it about between goalie and defender. Oh, nice. It's cut out. Willock gets the ball in the box. He pings it to Ceballos. Ceballos gives it to Lacazette. Somebody shoot, for God's sake. And wasted opportunity there. But that's the first time we've put pressure on the City keeper and the City defence. Exposing a little bit of immaturity there in the City goalkeeper and their defence. So let's pounce on that. Willock closing, Lacazette's in the box. City, however, they sense the danger and they go for the long pass. Whereas Arsenal keep trying to play it out. Cancelo goes round 1. He goes round 2. He passes the ball round Elneny to Zinchenko. Zinchenko to Foden. Foden to Jesus on the left-hand side. Zinchenko's overlapped. But he's gone in the middle with Rodri. Now with Fernandinho. Laporte. Zinchenko. Back with Laporte. Willock's closing down. Well, not closing down. He's jogging gently, harmonically in front of him. Fernandinho pings it into Bernardo Silva, to Rodri, to Zinchenko. He's got Jesus on the left. He gives it to him. Back to Zinchenko. Basically, whilst City have got the ball in this area, this Zinchenko, Rodri, Fernandinho area, No one seems to be making a challenge. So basically, they're just moving around, shimmying, shifting, and waiting for an opening. And every time choosing a pass, and either it makes it through or it don't. And depending on the outcome, they just try again. So now look, El Neni's on the ball now. Let's see our idea. All right, El Neni on the ball. Action area, 60% in the middle, 30% in the City half, 10% in ours. Don't know who sorted them stats out. I don't know where that come from. Zinchenko again, the amount of space, the heat map's going to be interesting to see on this one, because that Zinchenko area, I wouldn't be surprised to find out the ball's been going down the City left-hand side the most. But what I will be surprised is that Arsenal ain't marking that area, and Zinchenko seems to have the whole space. Fucking hell. He's got more space than Elon Musk, blood. Fernandinho on the ball, looking for his pass. Like I said, we're giving City all the time in the world to find the pass. He picks out Zinchenko. Zinchenko to the left to Jesus. The one good thing I can say is we've kind of over that ball. Who fell over there? Ainsley Maitland-Niles falls over, allowing Mahrez to get in behind. Luckily, it's cut out. Again, City just doing the same thing on loop, on repeat. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Arsenal are just sitting back. So basically, City's job is pass it around in the middle, in the midfield, and let's just look for an opening here and there. Let's keep looking for an opening. And when we see one, we're going to go for it. And if it doesn't happen, we'll win the ball back via Ceballos or Elneny, and we'll carry on again. "37 minutes into the game, Arsenal attacking from left to right. It's a horrible surprise to add to the name, this goalie. Unfortunately, it's a calamity. It's calamity. We've only got one goalie, basically, because this is a good left-hand side. One of the rare times Arsenal are running forward with the ball. Ainsley Maitland-Niles gives it to Kolasinac. Kolasinac tries to cross it in, but it's cut out. I can't blame him there. He did what he tried. City clear the ball. Elneny brilliantly wins the ball. He passes it onto the right-hand side to Cedric Soares. Well played, Elneny. Let's see what Soares does. He stops, he turns around, and he gives it back to Mustafi. Is no one creative? When these men were becoming footballers and coming up in academies and 17 years old, and their mums were making them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, did no one learn the attacking aspect of football, man? Bloody hell. And I don't mean run forward cowardly and be stupid, but you do have to be intricate and smart with your passes forward. And we don't seem to see no guile, competence with these passes, man. It's really horrible. Brilliant interception from Ceballos. He's got Maitland-Niles in front of him. He gives it to him. Maitland-Niles, drag it back. No, he doesn't. He goes forward. He takes it round him brilliantly, but he just runs it out. Unlucky Ainsley. It's 1-1. Unless there's a 5 minutes extra time, we'll be ending in a sec. To be honest, though, until City score another one, they're not going to be. Pep won't be 100% comfortable, because you can't lose to this Arsenal team. Not this one, especially. Because City got some big names on the pitch. Fernandinho, Silva, even Zinchenko is decent. Jesus. Obviously, I said Bernardo Silva already, didn't I? Cancelo. Roddy. Challenge comes in from Martinelli. Fernandinho on the ball. He doesn't win it, though. There's another City player there to pick the ball up. Left-hand side with Jesus. It's ping back into the middle. Little 1-2s with him and Mahrez. Foden. It falls to him. Oh, brilliant save from Rudiger. To be honest with you, everyone's going to make hotlines and try and sell it and sell this and sell that. The ball was right in front of him. He had to save that. And Jesus didn't tuck it in the corner. But well played from Rodderson. Hopefully that can give him some confidence to step his game up now.
because there hasn't been as many shots as we all would have expected. So he can kind of calm down. Martinelli fighting on the left-hand side now. He's getting chased down, but he don't give the ball away. And in the end, the City players back off. He picks his pass out with Ceballos to Elneny. Mustafi now. Why has he got the ball crossing the halfway line, bro? Cedric Soares. On the right-hand side, he saw Lacazette and Kolasinac free on the left. And the ball, the idea was right. It's just the execution was terrible. Brilliant save. Showing the replay of Rodison save again. No, that was a good save. Well played. That was a brilliant save. That should have been 2-1. He earned that. He earned it, it's true. That should have been 2-1. So for all I've been cussing him, but it was fair. He started off very shaky, but hopefully he can build on that. Again, City pretty comfortable in their half with the ball. Too comfortable, in fact, while this second half's... Oh, let's see. Silva gets the ball. He looks for a through ball for Mahrez, but Rodison comes out, picks it up, rolls out. That's much better from him. Maybe he is warming to the game. Probably the wrong time at half time, but Elneny on the ball now being closed down by Foden. He gives it to Mustafi. He gets it back. He's still got Foden on him. No one's moving. Who is that? Ceballos, man. Why don't Ceballos move? Give him some space. You've got loads of space around him. He does a 1-2 with Willock. Mustafi's got 2 City players around him. He goes for the cheeky ball to Lacazette, and it wasn't worth the risk, the gamble. And inevitably, Lacazette doesn't get it. City win the ball back. Edge of the box, Mahrez. He tries to squeeze through, and then he comes out on top. Again, all these stupid, intricate passes in our defence, but you don't want to do them on the other side of the pitch. This team's so incompetent. Oh, beautiful ball from Willock for Martinelli to run on. Go on. Oh! But the goalie comes running out and clears the ball. Is Martinelli gone down? Oh, no. Oh, no. Martinelli's down. He's holding his leg. He looked like a bit of a shiesty one. Let's see. There was both committed, though. Keeper and player. Ainsley picks the ball. He was onside. No, I think Martinelli's all right still. Let's have a closer look. Oh, no, he got kicked right in the leg. That will hurt. That will hurt. Fuck's sake. Martinelli's down. Stefan, the goalkeeper's going over to him. It's like saying, "Oh, you're right, this and that," which I think is good. Because at the end of the day, you did just kick man blood. I want to have another look again at it, though. Did he get the ball first or not? Got to see it. 1 second, people. 1 second. My dons. 1 second. Give me 2 secs. Give me 2 secs. Sorry about that, people. You know how it is. You're doing a live. You tell people you're doing this, you're doing that. That's when they decide to make the most noise in their life. But Martinelli is still down. It's not good, man. He looks like he's fucked up. What's this stupid goalie fucking doing, bruv? My God, this is what happens, bruv. This is what happens. Always chasing stuff. God's sake. Martinelli is down, and to be honest with you, it does look like he's most probably injured, people. Mark Pryor, big up realist. I've put a like, but can't be watching the game tonight. Not you, but Arsenal have got to me again. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Arsenio Wonga says, Carl Platinum emoji, you jammy dodger. KL, Platinum emoji sounds like an Arsenal retirement plan. A lie, says it. Arsenio Wonga. Arsenio. Bijon. Hope you're good, brother. Carl says, I agree as well. We can't see us soaking up too much more of this pressure without getting slapped for 3 or more goals. Disgraceful, says Carl. It's more surprising that we got that goal back. Do you know what I'm saying? Martinelli coming off the pitch now, though, man. It's 1-1, Bijon. Martinelli's just steadily walking off. Did anyone hear Arteta's already planned for the next 2 windows? Wonder if he'll last this long, says Carl. Yeah, he has planned for the next 2 windows. He's like, I can't buy nothing. That's the plan. Martinelli's trying to run, but he's struggling. Well, that was a really hard kick. Go and watch the replay. He basically got kicked in his shin at full pelt with a football boot on. So it is going to hurt. But let's see what he's saying. He's limping back on the pitch now. 3 minutes added time. He's been out for a long while as well. So you're going to be a little bit rusty. Even though he hasn't been rusty, he's been fucking full of energy. There's no way we're going to hold on to this player if we do not build a substantial and good Arsenal. His time will come. Again, City on the ball, knocking it, but Zinchenko on it. No, he might be coming off at half-time, Martinelli. It's true, as long as he's okay, that's the main thing. At least for the Premier League. The ball comes flying in to the Arsenal defence. Cedric just guides it out. 1-1 though, do you know what? It shouldn't be 1-1. From performance-wise, we should have at least conceded a couple more. So that's one thing I will say we got going for us in this match. All right, Arsenal goal kick, taking an age, but it's coming, apparently. Lacazette and Roddy having a little battle there. It looks like Arsenal come out on top with Ainsley. Ainsley knocks it into the space for Willock to run onto, but Laporte's there to clear it. The ball finds itself back with Runeson, the Arsenal goalie. He's pinged forward to the Martinelli area. He's there battling. He gets his head on it, but the whistle goes. What's the whistle gone for now, bro? Half time. What's that in Gabriel's mouth, bro? Is that his teeth? Is that a gum shield? But there we go. Jesus with the first one. Martinelli assists for the second goal. I want to thank everybody in the chat as well. All 15 people. Thank you very much. Let's have a little look through some commie-wommy ding-dongs. My people. Bijon Suavi says, Arsenal need to get out of this run. I'm not going to lie. We really do. And you know what? Via investment, via everything, yeah, we do. But you know, even more importantly, with this team, we need to do better. There needs to be more passion. There needs to be unity. But to be honest, I'm not even going to blame it on any because his passion seems to be there. He's on it. But Cedric Shaw's, Mustafi, there's a lot of people that don't see 100% engaged with it. So there's so much that needs to happen. Arsenio Wonga, 1-1 half time. Okay, so far I say. I hear you, bruv. Listen, it's a quarter-final match for the Carabao Cup. So at the end of the day, if we win it, we win it. We're going to talk after. When we was almost, what's the right way to describe it? That lackluster in the first 20, 30, actually the first whole half. To be 1-1, we're almost lucky. Andrew Unthank Plasto says, yes, realist, my bro. Pick up yourself, Andrew. Joseph Masigo, Mark Pryor, Balogun is a striker, and we have Lacazette in the position. So we'd have to sub off 2 players. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. I think we're going to see a bit of just swapping and changing going on. But we can always question. You can always going to be able to question why is this player playing, why is that player not playing, especially in these Carabao Cup kind of games. Paul Myra says, "Shit myself when Martinelli went down. Probably won't come back out second half." Yeah, I doubt we'll see him in the second half as well, Paul Myers. And to be honest, I want to see him. I want to play. I want to get there. But you know what? We can't risk it. Not if he's. We can't risk it because he'll get injured, and that could cost us points in the Premier League, which is that's the real goal. Gooner for Life TV, man, like realness. Big up yourself, Gooner. I hope you're okay, brother. Andrew, I think Plaistow says, bro, I said the same about Jesus in the gym shield. We say he's got the gum shield on, blood. Bro, what is it? Is that his teeth or a gum shield? Is it really his teeth? What kind of is that? He said, can I have the Hollywood? They said, no. We got something different for you, bro. We got the moon. It's not Hollywood. This is called the moon. Arsene Yawonga says, what's up, Gooners? And I'd just like to say to everybody, thank you for being in the chat. Hit the like button. Although I know you probably all have already. I got my GoFundMe link there, but you know what? I've got to start getting used to saying that, but I don't expect no one to do that. But a little like button, billy ding dilly donk, and sharing it, we slowly grow. That's what it's about. Where was we in the comments section? Let me know what you lot think about this setup. Doing commentary like this. Tell me what you think if you like it. This is the realist setup. Can't keep copying everyone. When I started doing watch-alongs, no one was doing them. Now every single person does them, and they all do it the same. They sit there and just do. Super chat comes and they read it. Do. I'm trying to do it different. So this is, I think, if I do it like this, if you compare my commentary to somebody else's, this is consistent, and I'm trying to paint you a picture. So it's what you think. It's how you think. One sec, let me do this. What do you not think this game is going to end up then? Let me get back. The screen's messing me about. There we are. What's it going to finish? Just have some confident. Just give me a score. Just straight what you think. 2-1, 8-1, 6-1. And we'll see. I'll read a couple of those out. Do you know what? I've got. Oh, there it is. Lovely. Josh05 says 3-2 Arsenal. Nice and confident. 3-2 Arsenal, says Andrew again. Joseph, I was about to say we need him on the pitch. Carl's laughing. I don't know, man. I want to be honest. I can't see it. 3-2, but 3-1 prediction. City, says Joseph Masico. Revised prediction. Surely Pep's going to be saying, you got to finish. You got to finish your dinner, boys. What's going on? Professor Love for me says, I'm thinking 2-1 the Arsenal. I hope so. That sounds a little bit more likely to me, but well, I'll say the scoreline 2-1 to City, not to Arsenal. But again, Retro Gamer, Arsenio Wonka, Andrew, Joseph, KL, Paul, Mark Pryor, Kilton Baptiste, what's up, Gunnar? Can't I just donate through PayPal or something? Oh no, it's just GoFundMe at the moment. We're about 200 subs away from 1,000. We're getting there. Arsenio Wonka, I'm not making a prediction because I know my luck, so fuck it. We're going to win. Says Arsenio. Pens is a great shout though, says Professor Love for me. Do you reckon? Do you recky? I might make a. Is it out of order for me to make a cup of tea, people? What do you reckon? No, it is. It is. I can't stop it. Stop it. Do you know what it is though? Because we ain't got the 5,000 subs now. Where the lives used to get hundreds sometimes. Where is you lot? It's like you're my dons. So I know I can ask you things like that, but I ain't gonna. Paul Myra, City should come out a different beast now, unless Pep's giving Arteta benefit of the doubt, but I doubt it. No way, gonna get it. Man says, go make your tea. Go for the. Do you know what? 2 of you have said it, so I'm actually going to do it. Safe, guys. Fuck it. Quickly. Yes, my Donnies. PG tip, warm milk, 1 sugar, bullet. The game ain't on anyway. Did they get the spiffy wiffy ding dong? No. But you know what? There seems to be a spare 5 mini winnie dingies. But seriously, I just want to thank you lot all. This is the first time I'm going to do this. You lot saw my live yesterday. I actually prepared this. I've done a little bit last night, but I basically prepared it a few hours before, so it's a little bit shabby. Obviously, I won't be having teas in the future. I just wanted to do one and see if you lot like the idea of a watch along via the sound. Because what I can do now is, in future, I can get other people involved that don't want to show their face, but they can just come and talk. We can have a convo. What do you not think? Do you not like this setup? What do you think? Or do you prefer it seeing, man? Let me know. Give me a little commie-wommy ding-dong. Don't forget the biscuits for those. I've got 2 dark chocolate McVitie's right here, Kyle. So, obviously, great minds think alike. If man was to forget a biscuit, listen, It's bad enough. Arsenal's crumbling all over. Man needs a bicky. Need a bicky wiki ding dong. I don't mind either, to be honest. But don't you feel like, Joseph, where it's like this, because I can watch it without reflections and I don't need to worry about this and that? Do you think my commentary's been a bit better? I thought probably it has been. It's been a bit more consistent. But either way, thanks for answering. But watch alongs, I think I might do like this from now on. Get a Kit Kat. I would love a Kit Kat right now. Do you know what it is as well? What I've got to do? I've got to get a TV or something. My screen I watch these things on are really little. So not 100% times, like I'm not 100% sure. Oh my God. 1 sec. The laptop's gonna die. Bullet. You can't die now, blood. Man, I give you a life. Plug your Mac in. How did you... Oh, what? Did it pop up on the thing? Everyone can see my screen, innit? So you're going to see what... If somebody messages me a shystiness now, bro. You can see all the pornos that I watch and everything, you know. Everything, you know. Yeah, no, the pink waffles are decent. Boy. Probably no Martinelli. Kickoff's not here yet, people. We're just waiting. I want to thank all 10 people in the chat as well. Come up on the screen, G. Darren, like my father before me, even though you can see it. You can see if you've been on fans only. I can't believe they started talking about AFTV in the pre-match build-up, bruv. And they was hot in them. Redknapp was obviously sucking them off, but that's because he works on a league of their own, blood. Man's a media mogul as well, blood. Anything for the dough. The shit I've seen that brother do for money. He'll be in the jungle soon. AR, you really got Palestinian? Yeah, but I'm not blood. I am Palestinian blood. Oh, well, I said it exactly what you said. Looks like they're warming up or something. We're getting close to that time. I want to forgive now. I want to apologise now. You're going to hear a little bit of slurping here and there because a man's got to finish this tea. My G. Well, no half-time changes for Arsenal. Some people say that's a positive. I don't know. I think we should maybe be protecting Martinelli a bit. I know he's just back. Maybe 40 minutes is enough. What is this match really? When you do win it, even if we win the Carabao Cup, nobody cares. Let's be real. There we go. Kicky wiki kickoff. Arsenal attacking from right to left. Again, it started the way it ended, to be honest. I know it's only been 30 seconds and I'm saying that. But again, Arsenal looking like a team more concerned at not losing than trying to win. City just carrying on. Little nutmeg there on Kolasinac. Ping forward. Nope, it goes through to the goalie. Liberties. Don't forget, people, share, like, hit the subscribe button. That's the red button on the YouTube thing. I've got my GoFundMe link there. Feel free to support the thing. Because, listen, you're going to find it easier to support me on GoFundMe than you do Arsenal, bro. It's just looking at, it's just zoomed in on Pep Guardiola at the minute. Arsenal free kick. Ceballos standing over it. He's pointing. He's doing some sort of sign language with Martinelli blood. Let's see what's to come of it. Pinged over the top. Headed back down. City got the ball. That's what happened of it, bruv. Oh, Stefan, City goalie has the ball. He's closed down, but he clears it. Comes back. Oh, my God. To Ceballos. Ceballos somehow just kicks it out. Probably a bit of a dodgy bounce, but still, I expect more. Well, thanks for everyone who's hit the like button as well. We seem to have a good couple there. Martinelli's sitting on the floor, head in his hands, looking at the sky. It's not looking good, people. He obviously feels the knock. He feels the strain and he knows what it is. Pepe coming on the pitch now. Why you got your iPhone in your hand? Oh, it's a shin pad, not an iPhone. Pepe's coming on for Martinelli B, but I hope it's a knock. I hope Martinelli saw and he's got a knock. I think that must be the case. Possibly, because he has come on for the second half and now he's down. So hopefully he's got to recover. Hopefully he's not injured. That stupid fucking goalie slide tackling him like that. You silly prat. Yeah, I make you right. The commentator's saying you don't want to take chances with a player like that for somebody who's been out so long. No, I agree. Not for a game that we're fighting. We're battling against the odds anyway. Let's be real. City have probably done a Pep's smart. People underrate him, but they could be waiting to turn it on a bit later. 70, 80 minutes. Fernandinho on the ball. This worked its way back to the City goalie. Pigs it out towards Fernandinho again. They get confused, but him and Cancelo between them get lucky and the ball manages to stay in, but it goes out now for an Arsenal throw. Kolasinac on the throw. Let's see what he does with it, man. Make the right decision. All I want is at least don't give the ball away directly from a throw. He goes straight out for another throw. The throw made it as far as Cancelo. He clears it. Kolasinac is going to have another go. I forgot the sugar for my tea as well. Liberty. Plays decent though. Made it banging. Kolasinac to Willock to Ainsley. It's a bit rough in there. It's loose. It's messy. City clean up though, man. City clean up. Play it out very professionally. Gabriel gets involved, wins the ball back. Ref says foul. We have to be prepared for when Aguero arrives on the scene. He's coming to have a couple shots. He's already noticed the goalie. He knows what's cracking. Fernandinho, right-hand side. Out for a throw-in. Arsenal. Kolasinac clearly seems to be in charge of throws on the left-hand side for Arsenal. Let's see if we can have a successful one this time. Why don't you go wide? Look, there's a couple players in space there. No, they're not now. Nice. Little cheeky throw to Ceballos. Ceballos loses it. City throw. We don't seem to monopolise for free kicks, throws, very rarely corners. This match is definitely highlighting our lack of professionalism in them situations. I want to say a lack of luck, but it can't be luck all the time. Right-hand side. Pinged down all the way to Lacazette. He's got Laporte on him. He spins him. He keeps the ball. He does really well. Gives it to Pepe. Keep moving Pepe for the 1-2. He does. Lacazette chooses not to go with it. It was a bit tight. He tries to do a cheeky ball. It's intercepted by a City player. Refs put the whistle to his lips and he does blow it. 51 minutes in, Arsenal attacking from right to left. Well, as it's just been said, of course, switching Martinelli now for Pepe is going to change the dynamic of the attack, them being two completely different players. Big up Pepe now for tracking back and getting involved in the tackles. But at the end of the day, injuries, red cards, it's a bit like the Emre scenario. These are what's forcing big changes and tactical decisions during our campaigns. We need to recognise this as fans. Pepe tries to take 3 players on there as the right-hand side. Roddy intercepts. Foul committed. Play on. City on the ball. It's on the right-hand side. Cancelo. Yeah, City really stringing some decent passes. The last 6-7 passes have been brilliant. Mahrez, edge of the box, tries to kick it. He misses the ball. El Neni then puts a foot in. He does go down and they give a free kick. Let me see the replay. Let's see that. He kicks the ball. Mahrez cuts in. He misses it. He drags it back. No, he didn't miss it, He dragged it back. That's why. It looked like he missed it. He didn't. He dubs them all up. That's what he did. He was on a dubby-wubby ding-dong team. Do you like the way the border changes on the picture? Look at the picture, bro. Pep versus Arteta. Edge of the box. Zinchenko's talking to Mahrez. Fernandinho's just behind them. From what I'm hearing, from what I'm seeing, if I'm to judge, he's saying to Silva, go down the side. Are they going to do a dummy pass here? Let's have a look. It's Mahrez and Fernandinho. Bernardo Silva's in the wall after receiving heavy instructions. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is hiding behind El Neni. What's going on, bruv? Is he hiding from over TV? What's going on? Let's see. It happens. Bam. 2-1 City. Sorry for the silence, people. I was flabbergasted. Left speechless. Fernando dummies it. Fernandinho. Mahrez slaps it. Left foot directly down. Is it Ridderson's throat? And it slips through his fingers and goes in the goal. The look on all players' faces, Kolasinac, like I said, everyone says it all. I feel sorry for the guy, man. But you know what? That's not good enough. Nerves. I refuse to believe he's got to this position in his career by playing like that. This is obviously a bad day for him. It slips through his fingers, and ultimately, the woes continue for Arsenal, people. I thought maybe we could try and build on something on this match. Just getting through to a semi-final would have done something. Willock, Kolasinac, back to Willock, edge of the box. He just keeps it in. Brilliant. Ainsley, Willock, back to Kolasinac. Pass it quick, Kolasinac. You know your shit. Brilliantly. Lacazette, Ceballos, shoot. No, the touch is too heavy. It's cleared. Laporte bangs it all the way down the field. Mustafi on the ball. He gives it back to Ruderson. Sorry if I'm getting the goalie's name wrong. He clears it. Feel sorry for him. He had one good save in the game. He did. But apart from that, to be honest with you, everything suggests he's not really ready. Also, maybe exposing the fact that, well, Martinelli did want first team football. Martinez, sorry. But you know what? We're Arsenal. We shouldn't care what people want. We pay you. We do your thing. We should have divvied up the games between him and Leno. Fair. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League, Europa League. There's enough for 2 quality goalies, but money, a lot of things affect us along the way. And we go through checks and Chesneys and this and that, and we buy other keepers. We've done it our whole career. City on the ball, right-hand side, clearing it out. Mahrez jumps up, gets ahead on it. Gabriel's there to defend the ball. He wins it. He encourages and draws the foul from Jesus. Arsenal free kick. Poor Gabriel Magnanas. It's in the defender's bones. It's in the defender's DNA. It's in their will to get clean sheets and go home happy and celebrate not conceding. And it's going to be hard when it's going to be hard to lift your head up every day and tell yourself you're the best. Chin up every day, tell yourself you're the best. It's going to be hard to keep pushing forward on your trajectory of your career and your path when it's not going right. Especially as a defender at Arsenal, the curse of the beloved defender at Arsenal. I wish, just for argument's sake, we could buy Van Dijk for 1 year just to see, because he would even flop here, bruv. Because until you build a team around it, they can't defend the whole game by themselves. We need a defensive midfield structure, an attacking midfield structure. Pepe on the ball. Soares, right-hand side, halfway line now. Mustafi is in our half. Gabriel Magdanas passes it on the inside. Really nice pass to pick Willock. Willock goes for a beautiful little through ball. It's just cut out. Ainsley didn't quite make it. Kolasinac picks the ball up. Ceballos, Kolasinac, edge of the box. Either cross it or pass it, bro. Don't waste time. Brilliant from Ceballos. Unlucky. Ainsley does a cheeky back pass without looking. It didn't make it, but I applaud the fault. Can't keep just standing there with the ball and hoping something's going to happen, because I assure you there will be no divine intervention, blood. Again, Ruderson, that's the Arsenal goalie, bangs it to the right to Cedric Soares. It scarpers about a bit. It finally ends up with City on the ball. Pepe puts the challenge in. It goes out for a see-throw. Pepe scratching his head. Do you know what? This is just a little observation. Don't Pepe always look a bit lost? And this is what I mean about us. We need to somehow capture the souls of these players and really inspire them. I feel like there's a lack of inspiration at the club at the moment. It's not because of Arteta. It's been here. Emery harnessed a bit of inspiration for 10 games and then it disappeared. But whatever the key is to that, we need to get it back. But either way, Ceballos in the middle of the park, he goes round one, he tries to pass it, he hits Willock on the arse and he screams. But don't scream, bruv. You're the one that kicked the ball. Fernandinho on the ball. He passes it, does a beautiful little 1-2. I think that was with... It's over, people. It's over. Arsenal finally... It took 58 minutes and 55 seconds to expose the level of quality that we are. And to be honest with you, any post-match negativity, any over-exaggeration, any dialysis on any extent of this game is going to be completely lopsided and unfair because of the simple fact we have clearly got an unexperienced, and it's fair to say in this match, an under-par goalie today. He dropped straight to the floor. Fernandinho, right-hand side, through ball to Foden, so he's on the edge of the left-hand side of the box for Arsenal. And Ruderson comes out and slides on the ground, leaving the goal open for Foden to chip him. Gabriel Magdanes is horrified by it. Foden embraced by Fernandinho on the touchline as they celebrate their third goal as a team. First goal for Foden in this match. Good little young talent there, seems Foden. A lot of it seems to be... Well, a lot of people argue it's because it's under City, but I'm actually starting to believe he's got a little bit in his tank, Foden. But like I said, and luckily we got a goalie that today he's not making it hard for them. Pepe on the ball, running through, just crossing the halfway line, cuts inside, heavy touch. Heavy touch takes it away from him. He had two options to pass it, but he loses the ball. Just very reminiscent of, like I said, feels... Sometimes it does feel like you're watching an unprofessional team. Gabriel Magdanas on the ball, right foot. He goes to ping it towards Willock, but Fernandinho's standing right in front of Willock. So, of course, City intercept the ball when they go through a through ball. It gets cut out. Arsenal end up on the ball. We ping it forward to Pepe. Pepe to Lacazette, right-hand side. He's closed down instantly by Silva, but he turns him. 1-2. Actually, I think that might be Foden that's closing him down. He gets Kolasinac involved. He gets back with Lacazette. Ultimately, he has to go back to Mustafi. He gets pinged to the left-hand side now, 2, 3, 4 meters in front of the halfway line with Ceballos. Ceballos to Willock. Willock pings the through ball to Kolasinac. Kolasinac whacks it into the box. Low. Gets... just about to say, he goes out for a corner. But no, the flag was up for offside. Pep sitting down comfortably in his chair at the Emirates there with a bottle of water in his hand, discussing a few tactics, pointing left and right. He's standing up now, hands in the pocket. He's still involved. He seems relatively concerned, although they're 3-1 up. To be fair, I've noticed that with Pep. If they're drawing or losing, he sits down. It's when they're winning, he gets up. City on the ball now. It's pinged out to the left-hand side to Zinchenko. In the centre of the park now. Silva on the ball. Fernandinho. Rodri. Laporte. Fernandinho. Someone do something. That's 3-1, man. I don't even know what I'm saying no more. They just teabagged us, well and truly. Again, City trying to work their way through with passes and movement. Luckily, it kind of breaks down. I think that was El Neni who got his nut in there. It's cleared away. Mahrez on the ball, right-hand side. He goes round 1. He goes round 2. Challenge comes in. Beautiful little... Willock was under big pressure there, and he finds Lacazette in the centre of the park, who gives it to El Neni, who almost loses it to Silva, but the ball finds its way out to Cedric, who again nearly loses it, gives it to Pepe. Pepe trying to take 2 players on there. Arsenal seem lost for ideas here. I don't want to over-exaggerate it. I've got no other input from no one. I can't see the comments at this moment in time. I've not watched the post-match or pre-match. I'm not listening to nothing. All I've got is my opinion at this point. And right now, we're completely out of ideas. Individual quality has been reduced due to Martinelli going off. And bar that, it doesn't seem like we have anything else in the tank, people. Take Aubameyang out this team, as much as some people have been hating lately, or even myself, maybe me one. Take Aubameyang out this team is calamitous. Our next 6 fixtures: Chelsea, Brighton, West Brom, Newcastle, Crystal Palace, and Newcastle again. That's home, away, home. Listen, I don't know how many points are there. We will be lucky to maybe get 3 out of them the way we've been playing lately. 63 minutes in. 3-1 to City. Attacking from left to right. City on the left, Arsenal on the right. City break with a little rare burst of pace. They've been so comfortable lately. It's pinged onto the right. First time cross. Mustafi comes in. Thought it was going to be an own goal, but it wasn't. It ends up being a dodgy deflection. It bounced towards the corner flag. Silva tries to protect it. Ceballos comes in, takes it right off of him, gets a beautiful little give and go with Willock, but he takes too long. Silva comes back in and challenges him and chops him down. That has to be a yellow. Silva gets a yellow. Not that anyone cares about yellows in this Carabao Cup competition. They seem to be just... It's that Phil Foden go. We needed a competent goalie in goal today, unfortunately. I'm sure I just lip-read Silva say something, Porter. We're piss poor bro, says Rumpel Foskin. Darren like my father before me. Lost on a sea of anguish. Why would I even ask about transfer links? Denis Suarez back on loan, if anything. You know, that's probably what's going to happen, people. Got Smith Rowe coming on, people. El Neni coming off, Smith Rowe coming on. To be honest with you, El Neni's been getting involved, man. It's just, but this is the Carabao Cup. We know where Arsenal is. There's no point. Like I said, we can judge everything. We've seen the goals that have been scored. We've seen the quality of goalkeeper. We know what way this is going. Mustafi, almost an own goal, says Joseph. Yeah, I know exactly what moment you're talking about. First pass by ESR isn't the best, says Joseph Masiko. Oh, Smith Rowe. Arsenal will possibly sell in January. Yeah, bro, we probably will. Martinelli, bro. 66 minutes in, people. Arsenal attacking from right to left. The ball just goes out. Luckily, Mahrez was trying to keep it in. Lucky he didn't. We could have possibly been in danger there. Kolasinac again. He's taken every throw on the left-hand side of the pitch. Clearly, that's his job today. He's looking for some. Smith Rowe's open. Why don't you pick him? Ceballos has got a little bit of space. Now you've took long. Everyone's marked. Come on, Kolasinac. He goes all the way back to Gabriel. Gabriel clears it. Man City throw. There's nothing there. Toothless. Poor Gabriel. Even when the camera zooms in on him, I can just see how young he is. Man's got the whole pressure of the Arsenal defence on his shoulders, mate. Aguero's smiling there, walking up and down. He's definitely looking to get one when he comes on. The ball trickles through. Ceballos leaves it for Rodison, is it? The goalie? What's this goalie's name? I keep forgetting. I ain't heard it enough. Mustafi on the ball. He switches it to Gabriel. Well played, Mustafi. Well played, Gabriel. Gabriel pings it into the middle towards Pepe brilliantly as well. And Pepe takes the ball well, but the vision of the pass from Gabriel, brilliant. Kolasinac takes an age. Everybody, all City players, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 City players get back into position. He gives it to Smith Rowe, to Ceballos. And we lose the advantage of the break. Now Soares on the right-hand side with the ball. He pings it back on the inside to Ceballos. Little movement. There's a few passes going on. Nice bit of space opens up for Smith Rowe there. He turns into it. It's given to Lacazette. Lacazette turns and smashes it. The angle was impossible. It was literally on the byline, in line with the post. But Smith Rowe turned in loads of space. He probably should have had a pop, but it wasn't wrong of him to look for the through ball. Very tight angle for Lacazette. He does have a shot. 68 minutes in. Unfortunately, doesn't even test the goalie. Okay. Short pass from the goalie. Gives it to, I think that was Laporte with close. Unlucky. I thought we could have capitalised on that. Again, Lacazette got the ball. He just tried to drop it off to Pepe for the give and go. But it was seen by the City defence. It's cleared. Whistle's gone. I think they've given a little foul to City, is it? No. Against City. City having a little sub here. Bernardo Silva comes off. Ferran Torres comes on. The thing is with this Ferran Torres, I've looked a little bit online. When he plays good, he impacts the team very well. From what I've seen, only YouTube and that. I'm not going to sit here and gas man up, but the potential's high. Put it that way. Arsenal trying to play it out from the back. We haven't been comfortable on the ball for this whole match. Martinelli, man, the guy's a shining light. There must be untold clubs with their eye on him at the moment. It's getting knocked about. Ceballos, Kolasinac, left-hand side. He swings it into the middle to Lacazette. It's really nice, but there's no one there, man, around him. He gives it to Smith Rowe on the left, who shields the ball nice. Black shirt smothering him. Gives it to Ceballos, who goes on the middle to the middle of the park to Pepe. Pepe to Ceballos. Ceballos to Kolasinac, left-hand side. Offside. My God. Straight away, we construct a few passes, string a few things along. Offside, lose all steam. To be honest with you, if you look at the build-up play of this match, the offsides, all the stop and started. Look at Lacazette's face. It's matches like this and things like this over the years that have contributed to players not being interested and losing faith. How can you not? Do you know what I mean? How can you not? Mahrez, right-hand side, edge of the box. Gabriel Magnanas is onto him. He falls over and handballs it in the process. Ref immediately says no. Thank God for that, because it was a genuine mistake. He got his foot in it. He drops. But do you know what? It is handball. To be honest, that is a foul. There's no way. Not a foul. It's a mistake. It's unfortunate. But if Arsenal was doing that, your hand has hit the ball and Mahrez was just about to kick it in the goal. He deserves a little squeeze there, though. Deserves a little squeeze. Every single match he's played, he's shown he's of a good quality. And this is after coming from a different league into the English league. So it shows, the cross comes in, the header comes in, 4-1 Arsenal, City. Foden just pings it in there and Laporte's there to head it in. Easy game for City in hindsight. Easy goal again. Short, let's call it a corner. Short corner's taken. Foden, left, right, shimmy around Lacazette, crosses it in, and there's two players there. Let's have a little look how it goes down. Mustafi's not involved in no defending there. Two players free. Basically, Mustafi and Kolasinac are meant to be defending there, but they're just standing there, ushering the goal in, basically. Lovely. Just highlights the situation that we're in and the quality that we've got. Teta looks lost out there, bro. There's nothing you could say or do. There's a huge rebuild. A huge rebuilding job that has to go on at Arsenal. Jesus goes off. Aguero comes on. Right-hand side, a few little passes from Arsenal. I'm just waiting to see what comes of it. As you can guess, nothing came of it. As you can guess, my dogs. Smith Rowe's trying there, edge of the box. Ball comes in, Lacazette lurking around there, but there's no real intent there. That's just... Scary thing is we haven't even got players to be dreaming to say, let's do a sub, let's change this game. This is what it is now, isn't it? Left-hand side, Zinchenko to Aguero, a couple of little 1-2s. They're clearly trying to warm Aguero up into the game. Ainsley coming to close down. Left-hand side with Zinchenko now. Knocking it about. Ainsley, Pepe, and Smith Rowe trying to... Oh, no. And Ceballos, not Smith Rowe. Trying to create a little triangle and close down there, but see play their way out of it. Right-hand side with Fernandinho. Again, Pepe's closing. He forces a little mini error. It's back with the City goalie, but he just clears it out. Willett gets his head on it to the left-hand side. Smith Rowe tries to get there, but Fernandinho gets there. He clears it, but only as far as Ceballos on the halfway line. He gives it to Gabriel Magnanas. He gives it to our goalie, Ruderson. He gives it back to Ceballos, who's on the left-hand side. He gives it to Kolasinac, who's fully out of ideas, and gives it back to the goalie, who clears it as far as Fernandinho, but he hits his chest, and it goes out for an Arsenal throw. Looks like City's coming in for another sub. Rodri's coming off. Kyle Walker coming on. So that's Roddy coming off. Walker coming on. Lacazette coming off. Balogun coming on. I know there's a few people in the chat and a few people who wanted to see Balogun on. He's on now. We are 4-1 down, but he's on. So that's Lacazette off, Balogun on. 76 minutes in, it's 4-1. Are we really going to score 3 goals? Is Arsenal really going to score 3 goals in 15 minutes? I doubt it. Barely score 1 in 90. Again, Willock try to play it out there in the middle. Challenge comes in from Fernandinho. Trickles out to Mahrez. Kolasinac comes in with the challenge. City free kick. They take it short and go backwards. Comes back with their defenders again. That's Laporte. To Fernandinho. Back to Laporte. Pinged into the middle where Aguero is and around the halfway line. Drawing Arsenal defenders out. Giving space to Torres. Gives it back to Aguero. Edge of the box. Crosses it in. Nearly is cleared away. Aguero's quality shining through there. Just on the cross. Just on his few touches. Walker tries to feed Mahrez through with a through ball around Kolasinac, but it goes out for an Arsenal throw. Aguero is going to definitely want to get on this score sheet, so if this Arsenal want to stop him scoring, we need to see some marking going on. Let's see what these Runnerson's goal kicks are saying. He hasn't done one. The only ones he's done have all gone out. Arsenal goal kick. Let's have a look. All right, it's not bad. Nearly went out of the pitch, but we kept it in. I've seen worse. City throw. Stoke versus Tottenham tomorrow in the next quarterfinal, Carabao Cup. Everton and United as well. Also, it would have been nice to just beat City, man. Just to build some confidence in this team. But Smith Rowe on the edge of the box wins the ball. Few little 1-2s going on. Balogun, Ceballos. Kolasinac overlaps brilliantly. First thing he's done, he cuts it back. It's cut out by Laporte, I think that was. Foden on the ball, right hand side. Pings it forward to Mahrez. He's got Gabriel tight to him. He gives it to Aguero, who's in the middle, but we're closed down quickly. The ball gets blasted against Balogun and goes out for a City to throw on. Arteta on the sideline. He's not saying nothing. He does look concerned now. Looks more frustrated and helpless. What are you going to do with this team, Rob? It happened with Emery as well. Happened with Wenger, the legend. Happened with anyone. We need new personnel. I think that's clear to see. Definitely a lack of creativity going on today. Every day, should I say. Smith Rowe comes in with a challenge, intercepts the ball. The whistle goes. What's the whistle gone for? Oh, foul throw from City. Kolasinac takes it now. He throws it back to Gabriel. This is a Carabao Cup match, man. We're losing. Go for it, boys. What's all this backwards passing for 80 minutes? Mustafi on the ball. Ruderson. Gabriel. He's got Mahrez closing him down. He gives it to Ceballos. Back to Ruderson. This has been one boring match. Willock. Dinked it over the top left-hand side. Kolasinac. He's got Balogun running through. He didn't choose. He gives it to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe gives it back to Kolasinac. He's got to shoot. He doesn't. He slides down, and I don't know what he's doing. Starts breakdancing. Don't know what he's doing. How can anyone start blaming managers, man? Are you trying to tell me this team's capable? My God. Man's relying on a 30-year-old plus a Aubameyang, bruv. Are you mad? This is a Mazzolini weenie ding dong, mate. Smith Rowe has come on and he is playing quite well, to be honest with you. But in this Arsenal, that's as best as it gets. You're coming on when you're 4-1 down. Fed up beyond all recognition, says KL. We are befuddled, says Arsenio Wonga. Smith Rowe's an animal, says Paul Morris. That says he's a carrier by a cup. Arsenio Wonga. Very silky, says Paul. And I had the audacity to say 3-2 to Arsenal. A lie, Josh. You had the gall, the barefaced gall. I'll tell these two come out of retirement and show these marks. Like very audacious, says players, manager, I tell. It's real. Big up all my 10 people in the chat, all my Donny Wanny ding dongs, yes. Mad love in the building. Mustafi brings it forward to Pepe. I think Den Developer's definitely doing a live right now, people. So feel free to quickly go through there if you want and hit his like button. Do you know what I mean? It's always good to help a friend. Bang the like button for him, and then you can come back. Arsenal on the ball now. Ceballos. Doesn't really look like we're fighting for a goal. Willock isn't ready, man. Willock's proved to me today he's not ready, man. Foden charges forward. Gabriel comes in with a solid challenge. He wins the ball. Pings it to the left-hand side to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's got a lot of space in front of him, but he's also got Kyle Walker. So he passes it to Willock in the middle. What does Willock do? Don't lose the ball, Willock. Don't prove me right. He passes it to Mustafi. Mustafi, right-hand side to Pepe. Pepe cuts it on the inside to Ainsley Maitland-Niles where the ball is lost and his head goes down after. Don't do that, Ainsley, man. The ball's switched to the right-hand side to Mahrez. Edge of the box. He dummies a shot. He fakes it. The ball's taken off him by Kolasinac. Kolasinac goes for the pass. Hits Mahrez's foot and goes out for an Arsenal goal kick. Feel free to hit the like button, people. Share it. Want to big up all my 10 dons in the chat. The love is real. Arsenal on the ball. Balogun picks it up. Goes round 1-2. He feeds Pepe. Pepe has his back to goal, though. Why didn't he turn and shoot? He does turn eventually and shoot, but it goes wide. Balogun really showing a little pace of injection. It's some nice. That's what we like to see. Pepe tries to curl it in after receiving it from Balogun. It doesn't happen. City on the ball, just with their defenders. That's why I was silent for a few seconds. I was waiting to see what happened. But they're just comfortable knocking it about. Zinchenko's in the middle of the park now. Pings it out to the left-hand side. Fernandinho. Kyle Walker. Zinchenko. Our furthest player forward is Balogun. Again, we don't seem to be closing down or moving as a team. It's like the ball gets passed, one player moves. The ball gets passed, one player moves. We're not moving as one organism. Do you know what I'm saying? Mahrez picks the ball up. He spins one. He turns back round the other way. Cuts back. Eventually ends up going backwards to Zinchenko. 5 minutes left. The game's more or less over, people. It's more or less over. What can I say? Got 5 minutes left. City still on the ball. Oh, finally, it trickles through to Rodison. Mahrez has been given man of the match. Three attempts, 3 fouls, one goal. That's Mahrez's stats. Man of the match. Well, Well, you can't argue with it, can you? We've scored 1 goal. We've done nothing. We've barely had the ball. Martinelli was our brightest hope. Balogun showed a bit of promise. Smith Rowe's got a little bit of electric about him. But you don't win medals for being kind of good. You know what I'm saying? So it's another defeat. It's not going to help the momentum of Arsenal. Fernandinho barges Ainsley off the ball. Aguero picks it up. It lands to Zinchenko. He skies it. He could have hit the target there, but he's laughing. He's not. There's no pressure. Like I said, he's just laughing. He knows the deal. He knows the drillio. Trilio. Let's have a little look at a chat or two. Darren, like my father before me, says, I'd rather get a rectal exam from a, what's a leper? A lipper. Joseph Vasiko, Willock loses the ball in dangerous positions. He does. He seems to be out of ideas a lot of the time as well. I don't blame him, but I don't think he's ready. That's my opinion. City on the ball, left-hand side. When you really look as well on the pitch, there's a lot of young kids on the pitch now, due to obviously lack of investment, due of negligence. Let's call it negligence. Negligence to Arsenal. So Smith Rowe, Ainsley Maitland, Niles, Willock. Obviously, we do rely on Martinelli. Kolasinac ain't good enough. Mustafi ain't good enough. So when you look around here, you can't expect anything else. KL says essential attributes for the manager's job at Arsenal must be able to polish turds. I lie. Arsenal on the ball now. That's Pepe going around one. Gets it back, edge of the box. He gives it back to Cedric Soares, who crosses it in, it deflects, it pings around. It goes from Laporte to Foden, who breaks away, right-hand side. He is so much faster than Dani Ceballos, and he's got the ball at his feet. My God, Foden is twice the speed of Ceballos. He pings the ball out to the left. It does go out for a throw, luckily. Stay Fresh says, what do we do from here? It's the owners, but we still have to do something. That is absolutely true. Stay Fresh. I think that's a combo for another video. But ultimately, we do need to highlight the truth. And everything we do, in all our negativity and all our energy and talking about this and talking about that, it needs to always, you can cuss a player if you must. You can cuss a manager if you feel you must. But it always, the end of every video, the buck always must stop at the owner. Build the energy towards him. Don't divert it off to Wenger. Through ball. Oh, it's crossed in towards Balogun. He just missed him. That would have been nice for Balogun. Certified Beast. The chat's better than the game. Certified Beast. Smith Rowe is ready, says Paul Myers. Balogun looks ready. Martinelli ready. Willock didn't look great, though. Let me see. Smith Rowe ready. I think Smith Rowe's definitely going to be ready. I think the only thing left, listen, to look at someone and say they have the potential and skill that they're there, yes, but it's experience, what Smith Rowe needs. Balogun, experience, and Martinelli. So they're ready, but they're still going to have to go through that year of experience. Chelsea are going to whack us up, says Kyle Cunnies. Well, Arsenal's on the ball now. Left-hand side, Ceballos cuts it in. Again, Fernandinho's there to cut it out and gets cleared away. Josh05 says Arsenal are leading because of depression, and we ain't leading nothing, bro. I ain't even watching this game, says Austin Hiawanga. 2 added minutes. I looked away for 1 minute to read the comment. It's gone from City's box. Now City are in our box. Mahrez shoots. Trying to surprise Ruderson at the near post, but luckily he saves it. I prefer Balogun over Nketiah as backup striker. From what I've seen, Josh, I agree with you. I haven't seen much, but I agree with you. Dutch Pistachio. It's on Robbie Keyboard, bruv. Man, just I'm. Big up yourself, Dad. Have I not got live chat on? Again, Arsenal got the ball. Pushing into City's half. Pepe. Nah, nothing comes out of it. He goes backwards. Joseph Masiko, the gap between the defence and the midfield is huge, man. Too big. No wonder City can run at us and have like 5 or 4. 5 versus 4, 4 versus 2. I agree. Oh, Pepe goes around 2 players in the box. He pursues it. He does really well. He then has a shot. It's saved. Ah. KR says Wenger shined Shamak and we won the Champions League and we won Champions League matches, not just a match. We beat a lot of teams, blood. We beat a lot of teams. The whistle's going to go any second. It's got to. It's 4-1. Allow this mess to be over, Lord. I ask you to end this pain on my soul. Thank you. People, it's another win for Pep. It's another loss for Arsenal. And ultimately, let's be real with it. We knew it was going to happen. So like I said, let's not overreact. Let's not go mad. Let's do some videos in the future. Let's do a bit of this. Let's do a bit of that. And let's highlight the fact, the quality of our second goalies. Really, our second goalies should be top goalies. Let's highlight the fact, why have we got so many teenagers on the pitch? I don't care if it's Carabao Cup match and it's the second match. You rest the players that you think you need for the Premier League. So we rested Willians, David Luiz's, Aubameyangs and Tierney's, Bellerin's. It shows you the team that we have. And we have to accept it, people. We need to start talking about the truth. And we need Arsenal to get out of this mess that it's involved in. And we can't be excited. Like our owner once said, we bought Czech for £10 million. We were told there's 160 in the bag. In the following years, you're going to get it. It's never come. We find ourselves now with a team that's not up to par with other teams. So I relay it to you. It's time for Arsenal fans to really... We can diagnose matches, tactics, analysis, all of this, but we need to start talking about the truth. Interestingly enough, before the match in the Sky City studio, IFTV was brought up. They're going to be milking that later on, so I'm sure you are going to see all of that. And listen, man, so I want to thank everybody in the chat. Unfortunately, we lost people, but when I say unfortunately, it's not unexpectedly. Arsenio Wonga, David Olatunji, Certified Beast, Paul Myres. I want to thank you all for being here, man. I want to thank everybody in the chat. We had a continuous 10 people in the chat throughout, so that's my dons. Wenger should come back and teach Arteta, but we treated the legend like poo. He probably hates us. Exactly. I wouldn't expect him to love us, bruv. Do you know what I mean? After what happened, it's a liability, it's a risk to step into this thing we call Arsenal. Anyway, my Josh, Josephs, KLs, the Arsenio's, David Olatunji's. Thank you for being here, my dons. It's been good. And the next time Arsenal lose, I'll be here live to usher you into that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like button, share, do your things, guys. And I'll be in touch soon. You know who it is. It's Arsenal's realist. You got to make sure you love your people. Make sure your people love you. Now I've got to close this screen. Darren, big up yourself. Like I said, big up to everyone. Paul, Carl, Darren, Arsenio, Joel, Carl, KL, Paul Myres, Certified. If I missed anyone, I apologise, but you know how it is. Next time, next match,